Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you would never ask, Heidi. Today is Thursday. Believe it or not, it is the 7th day of July. It's National Dive Bar Day. Heidi likes dive bars.
I do.
They're, pretty cozy, aren't they?
I think so.
National Father-Daughter Take a Walk Day. So, Taylor, I'm going to be reaching out. That's our daughter, by the way. National Macaroni Day today, and National Strawberry Sundae Day today. I don't think I've ever had a strawberry sundae.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah, they are.
Well, we should go get one. Also, it is a Thursday. I have a thing here called Dear John Letters, and we have one today from Unfriending Friend.
Oh.
Somebody looking for advice on how to quit being friends with somebody.
Okay.
And honestly, at first, when I first got this, I was like, just quit being friends with them. Then I got to thinking, that would be a lot more difficult than you'd think.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I understand. And if you would like to chime in with advice, they're wondering, how do you do this politely? You can chime in, if you'd like, at facebook.com/John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Statistical look at who we are and the things we do. 50% of dog owners say they love to watch TV. 21% of women put on lipstick before going to the gym. 35% of women say they are not attracted to a man with a hairy chest. 35%. So that means that's the minority, by the way. 17% of men have never worn a tuxedo. 82% of women have asked a stranger where they bought their shoes. Okay, 82% have done that. 44% of men say they have flirted with a bank teller. 70%. You know what's really embarrassing is if they look at your account first before they want to go out Friday.
They're interested at first, and then they look at your account and they're like,
nope, I don't.
I am suddenly very busy.
By the way, you probably can't afford to go out Friday either. 70% of men say they've gone to a movie they didn't like just to make their partner happy. 68% say they get the best sleep while on vacation. 21% of adults say they don't like going on picnics. I'm one of those. 99% of women say they do not want their partner to wear a Speedo this summer.
Oh, yeah.
I think that should just be 100%. Thanks for listening
what
to the
does being
John.
a dog owner have to do with liking TV?
Nothing. I'm just saying. It's just such a weird. Somebody did all those surveys. I think that's weird.
Jeez.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code radio20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code radio20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. Heidi, did you know a Denver couple scored an unforgettable moment after the Stanley Cup was accidentally sent to their home? It was it was supposed to go to the Colorado Avalanche captain.
Oh, that's funny.
It's well-known tradition that every member of a Stanley Cup winning team gets to spend a day with the prize trophy. Well, Monday, I'm not even going to try these names. They were returning home, Dimitri and Kit, we'll just say that. They were returning home when they saw somebody pulling into the driveway, opening the trunk to reveal a case. Turns out it was the Stanley Cup.
Oh, that's hilarious.
They live in the same area, and their address is one digit off.
Okay.
And they're like, what is that? And I go, it's a Stanley Cup. We're delivering it for the coach. And he's like, or the captain. I'm like, yeah, wrong address. But bring it inside. I'm gonna have a sundae out of that or something.
Oh, that's funny.
I wonder if anyone's ever done that when they have that. If they like make a meal,
Probably not.
serve a nice soup out of it.
There's
no?
probably rules.
All right, we don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Bill Hader and Anna Kendrick have reportedly split after dating for several months. Notably, neither of the two have ever spoken of their relation publicly. Okay? But Hader replied, oh no, when asked if Kendrick would ever appear on his HBO show Barry. Wow. So anyway,
Who cares?
yeah, it goes on and on. We're going to move on. Dakota Johnson has opened up about making the making of 50 Shades of Grey, specifically her alleged feud with co-star Jamie Dornan.
Oh.
The two played starring roles of Anna Steele and Christian Grey. The long-standing rumor suggested they did not get along in spite of their intimately close scenes together. Dun, dun, dun.
So was that accurate?
This week in Vanity Fair, Johnson said, quote, "There was never a time when we didn't get along. I know it's weird, but he's like a brother to me. I love him so much. So much." Johnson said the two.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, they really had to trust each other to protect each other for all the weird things they were doing in
For
this
sure.
movie. Fans naturally speculated that the two of them were going to hook up, and then they never did, and that's where the rumors came from that, those two don't even get along. So, anyway, I don't... Either of those stories matter to you?
Not even a little.
Me neither. I just...
Not even a little.
You can tell it was a holiday week, and there was nothing going on. Big screen, little screen. Brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. Apple is working on a new feature that would not only direct users to the nearest gas station, it would let them use this feature to pay directly from their car to fill their tank.
Oh.
It's kind of an
Is
interesting
that really
idea.
A necessity?
I don't know if it is. iPhone users would be able to download a fuel company's app, set it up with a payment credential. Once they're done, they would be able to activate the pump at the station using their navigation screen.
Okay.
Fuel purchasing would start rolling out in CarPlay-enabled models when Apple starts releasing the software updates later this fall. Essentially, it's integrating what's already possible through gas station apps on the iPhone, but it would be built right into the dash of the car.
Okay.
So this is something where there's people listening going, yeah, I pay for my gas with my phone all the time. Okay, now they're saying you'd be able to do it. I have never done that. Yeah, I haven't either, but I know you can. I've seen people do it. But now you can do it utilizing not even a phone, but like built in directly in the dash of some vehicles.
Okay.
And we've got a cute story here from Gucci. The 2022 Gucci Pet Collection is out. If you'd like a French-inspired Chase-style dog bed, you can get one now, Heidi, for just $7,500.
Ooh, I'll take two.
That sounds crazy. A $460 bag to put little dog waste collection bags in.
Sure.
$460 for the carrying case for that.
What?
Yeah. Other things for pampered pooches, $220 embellished air tag holders, $895 bowl covers, $4,000 pet carrier with the iconic Gucci house monogram, and a travel bowl set comes with that as well. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's separate. $4,250. Oh, and who could do without a $500 leash? Studded, bedazzled, and adorned with plumage. Also a line of apparel from T-shirts to hats. The Italian luxury house released a whimsical ad campaign with a wide range of cutie patootie pups rocking their new line. I don't know. Does that just seem odd to you?
And here's our dog living like a peasant.
Yeah, our dog is. I thought she was living pretty good up until I read this story. All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
And it's time right now for Dear John Letters.
Dear John, dear John.
All right, I got a Dear John letter that when I first read this, I was thinking, well, just unfriend them. How hard is that? And then I got to thinking, that probably would be hard. So let me explain what's going on here. Here we go. Dear John, we have a couple we hang out with, but lately they've been very awkward to be with. They either fight the entire time or they're over-the-top lovey-dovey, almost obnoxious. We had some other friends over at the same time as this couple for a game night. This couple spent much of the evening by themselves and then later complained to my wife that nobody was talking to them. Hey, they left the room and sat by themselves. I didn't know if they were maybe having a little spat or maybe they were making out. Now, I love these two, but we really don't like hanging out with them anymore. It's always so awkward. What do we do? I've tried to quit inviting them, but then my wife feels bad and usually invites them to join us for things. Is there a trick that has worked for you or someone you know? We would love to find a polite way to break up with these friends. Signed, Unfriending Friend. So like I said, at first I was like, well, how hard would that be? But then I got to thinking about it. You're right. It probably would be because you don't want to say, hey, I don't like hanging out with you no more.
Exactly.
So do you have any advice,
tough.
Heidi?
I don't have any advice, but I will say that you're an adult and you shouldn't spend time with people unless you are absolutely positively enjoying that time.
Yeah. I know there have been some people in our life where for us, it was never anything like this, though. There was usually an incident of some kind.
Yeah.
Where, there was an agreement or a disagreement. Even, I remember one time it was even family members of yours.
Yeah.
Where we were going to an event. We were going to a family celebration. And believe it or not, I know there's going to be some people who go, say it isn't so. But Heidi got in a spat on Facebook. What? Heidi on Facebook? Mm-hmm. How long have you been in Facebook jail, Heidi?
About 132 days.
Okay. More than that, isn't it?
Well, off and on, but here most recently, I think it's been 132 days.
I was pretty sure you spent the better part of the last decade. No, anyway, so it was with her aunt. The two of them got in an argument about something, and neither one of them knows when to quit. So it made that very awkward. Now, I don't want to say that we unfriended them, but we don't go to as many things as we used to. And it was just very awkward. It
wasn't just because of that. There were lots of things leading up to. You make it sound like I got all petty and
no. It was no pettiness involved. It was both sides. Because the very next time when we did go, the first thing that happened when we walked in, this particular aunt said something very pointed right at Heidi, and Heidi kind of looked at me, and I looked at the aunt and said, we just made this trip to get here. We can pack up and go home right now if you want, because I basically stepped in going, can somebody be the adult here? So can anyone believe that was me, by the way? How was it that I was chosen to be the adult? So again, when it comes down to this whole unfriending friends, I understand how difficult that could be, and I don't know, maybe I'm on the receiving end of that. Maybe I haven't hung out with some friends because they don't want to hang out with me anymore. Now that I read this letter, maybe this is about me. If you would like to chime in with some advice, Unfriending Friend would probably appreciate that. Because I don't think we've given much advice today.
No, I have no advice for this one because I understand.
Yeah, it would be tough.
But life is short.
Yeah.
You're an adult.
Yeah.
Don't do things that you do not want to do.
No.
Period.
And the thing is, when you're hanging out with people, everybody involved in that, process, the hanging out process, they should all be having a good time. And if you're not, or if they're not, then maybe you just don't.
And if you're making these people are making the rest of your guests uncomfortable, you won't have any of those friends coming around either.
True.
So
well, and I like the part where it says they're either fighting the entire time or over the top, lovey-dovey,
right.
Almost obnoxious. So it might be an issue between the couple, even. Who knows?
Right.
Because it sounds like quite the roller coaster ride there. So I would say this, be there for your friends because, you might need to be there for them in a situation, but you don't necessarily need to hang out as much. And I don't have any other advice because I have no clue.
No.
If you have some good advice, because the question was, is there a trick that's worked for you or someone you know? Hey, I know you know me. Can you chime in if you've got some advice? Do me a solid. Help me out. Come on, buddy. You can do that on our page at facebook.com/John and Heidi Show.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com. dearjon.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The term riding shotgun comes from the sitting position of the guard on a stagecoach. So they would literally sit up on the top and use the shotgun.
Sure.
Yeah, to guard from
I get
people
it.
thieving and stuff. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A rainbow can be seen only in the morning or late afternoon because it occurs only when the sun is 40 degrees or less above the horizon.
Really?
I never noticed that.
I did not notice that either.
Right. Only in the morning or late afternoon. All right. I'll have to take a peek next time I see a rainbow. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Tom Sawyer was the first novel written on a typewriter. Yeah, before that they
very cool.
used crayons. No, they didn't really. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Cats have over 100 vocal sounds. Dogs have about 10.
Really?
Our dog uses the same one over and over. And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Non-dairy creamer is flammable. Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy to know. There you go. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
Are you looking for an energy drink that's natural, lasts longer, has no dyes, no artificial flavorings, and no sugar? Blitz Energy Drink is the answer. With only 10 calories per serving and 200 milligrams of caffeine, our formula will help increase your focus, endurance, mood, and energy levels. Order now at drinkblitzenergy.com. Use promo code RADIO20 to save 20% and get free shipping on any canister. drinkblitzenergy.com. Promo code RADIO20. That's drinkblitzenergy.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. Yay! It's brought to you by mintervention.com. Here's your question, Heidi. 20% of singles say they're looking for someone who is passionate about this. What is it? 20% of singles say they're looking for someone who's passionate about this.
About their jobs.
No, wrong answer. The answer is food. 20% of singles are looking for somebody who's passionate about food.
Okay.
So change your dating profiles now. All right, thanks for listening. That is the Mint Mobile question of the day, brought to you by mintervention.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many guests. This year we have more icons and more fun. Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Gramm, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more already on the schedule. Plus, more announcements coming soon. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort Cancun. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. What would you do if you checked your bank account and you found out you accidentally got 300 times your normal salary? Yeah, that's what happened to somebody at a Chile food processing company, located in Chile. They don't necessarily make chili. Anyway, he decided to take the money and run. Yeah. He discovered he'd been paid about $181,000.
Not a good idea.
And that was for a month's worth of work, where he would usually get $545 for that same month.
Yeah.
In Chile. He initially raised the eye-watering overpayment with his manager. He said, hey, what's going on here? Worker agreed to return the cash after visiting the bank the following day. But instead of giving it back, he took the money out.
Oh, no.
And hasn't been seen since. His employer has been unable to contact the man. Oh, really?
Shocker.
He also skipped work, believe it or not. Received a word from his lawyer saying the man has resigned. And
I no longer need this job.
But here's the thing. Is it, it's wrong because he knew it wasn't his, but they put the money there accidentally. It wasn't him.
It's not
I know.
his.
You
can't do that.
I bet he doesn't work there anymore either. Some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. Time now for The List, brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. This was sent over to me, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had a time to get to it because it was such a long thing. I decided I'm breaking it in two. So this is the first half of the best of 2022 so far when it comes to TV. So these are programs that people are saying, hey, these are good. The CBC's The Porter. It streams on CBC Gem. Another one, Son of a Critch is another one. As We See It streams on Amazon Prime. Inventing Anna streams on Netflix.
That was
We've seen
amazing. I will say that was fantastic.
The Girl from Plainville, which I've done interviews with several people. Elle Fanning is in that. Who else is in that?
Yeah.
Who did I talk to? I got to keep on moving here. That's on Stack TV. The Dropout from Disney Plus, and Severance on Apple TV Plus. We'll have the second half of the list tomorrow because it was way too much to squeeze in just a minute. That is the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Are you ready to enjoy a little slice of paradise? Check out this beautiful family-owned, professionally managed vacation rental in sunny Poipu, Kauai, Hawaii. Our family stayed recently and we absolutely loved it. The area is so beautiful and the vacation rental has room for up to 6 guests. Why stay in hotel rooms when you can all enjoy your own area in a vacation rental? Visit Hawaii and make your trip to this tropical paradise one to remember. Learn more at radiotravelgroup.com. That's radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of insurancechicken.com. Here's the quote from one of my favorite people on the planet, Betty White. I so miss her.
You just adored her.
I did. And she reminded me of my grandma. She really did. I think she just reminds me, everybody, of their grandma, though.
Okay.
So Betty White says, the older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana.
That's true.
I love that. All right, that is the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of insurancechicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
Time now for some good news. Brought to you by radiotravelgroup.com. This is a really cool story. A Tennessee highway trooper, like a highway patrol trooper, recently rescued a dog collapsed on the side of the highway in the sweltering summer heat.
Oh.
But little did he know it would be the beginning of a special friendship. Trooper Pumpy Tutors, I love that name, by the way, was alerted by a good Samaritan to a small dog which was parched and desperately needed some water and shelter.
Gosh.
Tutors stepped in to offer some water and a little bit of shade from an umbrella and some snacks that he happened to have on hand. He set up a chair beside the dog and worked to establish a little trust before eventually taking the panting pup to an animal shelter for further care. Then, nobody claimed the dog, so Tutors officially adopted the dog, named her Princess. The Tennessee Highway Patrol said that on a Facebook post. Isn't that just cute?
Poor thing.
So here's the thing. I'm glad whoever saw the dog in the heat, and I'm glad they called and got somebody to help. But you don't need to call the police to give a dog some water. I mean,
and maybe they were afraid. What if this dog, it has rabies or could be dangerous?
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
So to contact the proper authorities.
But would that have been your
right
first thought,
do.
or would you have said, "I'm going to stop and give the dog some water"?
I would have tried to probably help the dog, but
then
I would, knowing my luck, I'd have gotten bit.
In other news, Heidi Small has been mauled on the side of the road. Film it, I love it. I would be the guy in the car recording that film. By the way. Here's Heidi. Look at that. She's gonna go. It's not a dog. That's a coyote. Oh no, she's been attacked by a wolf. All right, this story I think is just a wonderful thing. If you missed it again, I've got all of the stuff in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Thursday.